Wow, combat some 9 souls. I'm dear darling, and let us become one with a way of Tao. As we are going to go try and take out Igong. We will basically had to do any final preparations. I don't think we have anything left to do. I guess we'll just double check the achievements. I feel like I already did this, but I literally don't think there's anything else for us to do except for defeat Igong. And yes, I looked up the treasure hunt to collect all resources, and it only procs after you like reload your save or something. Oh no, because there's one more thing we have to do. Because there's one more like thing, text thing, which we need to do at some point somewhere. I don't know. So this is all the villagers being loaded onto the ship. I guess you probably don't see this scene if you don't rescue Shenlong and everyone. Let's be honest, brother. With that incredibly smart brain of yours, how could you have overlooked the fact that none of these ships can move unless there's a Solarian at their helm? Were you expecting these 8 men to fly themselves to the pale blue planet? You're the best pilot I knew it's you, Sly Dog! He tricked Kwafu into also going with him. He basically tricked everyone to go take him. Look, I will send Tran and the rest of the villagers back to the pale blue planet. However, that is my own decision and has nothing to do with you. Do not thank me. I just want Tran to have a real home. I also bear some responsibility for causing this mess. As for you, go get your affairs in order, even if it's just the 2 of us left. Let's go back to Penglai together. You got that? It's a promise. Oh, these death flags waving in our face right now. Take it easy. You furballs aren't going anywhere before my people are on board. Especially you, Chubby. With you around, the villagers act like a bunch of obedient children. Saves me a whole lot of bother. Here I am, still relying on you gods to lend me a hand right up to the end. Feels gross. That's about right, Tran. Tran? What's wrong? Didn't you want to say something to Yi? No. Come on, we're on a tight schedule here, kid. No, I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Yi. Tran, come here. I have something for you. The moth? Or the Lumiere fly, whatever it's called. I was going to be like, what could we possibly give him? And I was like, I don't think we need this anymore, so... And this is a symbol of like him and Hung or some ways. Hey, is this your mystic nymph? That's what it's called. Yes, it's very important to me, so I want to ask you for a favor. Can you hold on to it for me for a little bit? Really? Okay, I understand. I'll take good care of it and return it to you later. Why are you pouting and crinkling your eyebrows if you understand? He's understood now. He is not intending to come back. How about this? As a reward, I'll take you to see the ocean when we're both on the pale blue planet. Really? Then sure. Pinky promise? Pinky promise. It's almost time. Let's get ready to depart. Take care, brother. You all take care too. Here we go, I think. I assume we're going to have a save point and then it's just going to be literally... Oh. That's a pale blue planet we're going to. So we're not that far away from the pale blue planet. Are we going to fight Igong here? Oh. Who? Hung. How are you doing, dear brother? Whenever I get some free time, I always find myself writing to you. Just like before. I would be lying if I said I had no regrets over deciding to stay. Whenever I think about staying alone in a world without you, I start to feel so lonely. I know you're probably too far away for these messages to catch up. It will probably take hundreds of years for you to receive the first one. Oh, so we were actually receiving these live. I know I never get to receive your replies. But that doesn't matter. From my memories, I can piece together fragments of you. Your every glance and your every word. I'm sure your plans have worked, and you're no doubt celebrating the fruits of your success. Or perhaps you have embarked on an entirely new journey. No. I was going to pick you up, I swear. I didn't know I would wake up centuries later. If it wasn't for... If you have a new family, will you still remember me? Of course. How could I ever forget about you? Will you miss the days we spent together? I'm sorry. I miss you so much. I really miss you. Sorry. This is supposed to be my last message to you, not a bunch of trivial questions. Yi, I want you to know that my time has come. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be stepping ahead of you to return to heaven and earth. I know. Let's make a promise that on that day, when we meet again, you'll take the time to tell me your story. Xiang, we promise. It's a promise. I promise I think you will keep this one, though. Take care, my dear brother. Until destiny reunites us. Goodbye, You have no more unread messages from Peng Lai. Oh. That felt bad. that felt awful. Oh, I knew it was going to be Hung's. Yi's naive and eccentric young sister. She's a particularly close bond with Yi. As one of a few people who can resonate with Fusang, Hung believes in returning to the Tao and that it's natural to coexist and perish with Peng Lai. She therefore did not cling to life and refuse Yi's proposal to live in New Kunlun. She chose to stay in her hometown and accept the natural end to her life. I'm being torn apart here by this ending. Just everything's so brutal. What's this? This is just everyone. I wonder if these are Kickstarters. I wonder if it's a... You know what would be cool? I wonder if that was a team. So final check with Jades. We take the defensive one. That one. And that one. Might be excessive to take all three of them. And then we take this one. I don't know if this one's better than this one. Not this one. Sorry, this one. No. And has precise parries. Wait. Maybe we should do that one instead of this one. No, I think we should do this one because we find ourselves most of the time out of whatever this chi, right? Love its parallax. Oh, beautiful parallax. Here we go. I guess we'll only be allowed to teleport upwards, is my guess. She's got to be at the tree, right? Fusang, yep. I cannot imagine where else she would be at this point. This seems like a long run back though, unless there's another save point here. Surprising that we didn't put... Because I cannot imagine how annoying... She's a final boss. She's going to be the most difficult boss in the game, surely. I didn't realise she was going to be in the tree. I still love this tree's design, how it looks like a tree and also like cable managed cables all together. So apparently we have one data thing to collect. Oh yes, that was a thing. We have one data thing to collect because this is why we haven't got the final achievement. I guess it'll be this. These are the 10 souls. Program unlocked primordial root core loading. System encrypted, operation failed. Hack. It's just that easy. Council proceedings 9, okay. Ooh. Sorry, you'll have the floor. Thank you. I think my fellow souls will agree that it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want, but the truth is that Tianhuo cannot be cured in the short term. Therefore, I would like to propose a bold new plan. Oh my gosh, what was your voice? Huh? Aigon might think you're clever, but since when did we let a rookie give orders around here?
Let's not spoil the fun, Gomang. His kid's pretty charming. Let's see what he has to say.
If anyone wants to raise any objections, please hold them until the end. The plan is called Eternal Cauldron Project. Wait, so Tianhua is not the mutations, right? Tianhua caused them to try and investigate it, during which Aigong found the mutations as a cure, quote-quote, to Tianhua, which she invented, right? So it's not that Tianhua causes mutations, it's Tianhua causes death? Something like that.
Eternal. Interesting. Have you been keeping the elixir of life from me all this time?
No, you misunderstand me. It's not bodily immortality, it's spiritual immortality. To put it simply, it's a plan to place all the Solarians in virtual reality while their bodies are put into cryosleep, until we find a cure.
Our scientists in jail have already experimented on this. They were not very successful.
This time is different. This time we have Lady Ethereal's vital sanctum and soulscape system. I wonder how she feels about us saying that. Her tests have proven that we can fix all shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of virtual worlds. Oh, Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams.
Lady Ethereal, does it really work?
Yes. Upon waking up, all test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. There were a few who had trouble, but those are minor issues. I'll patch those out. The only issue is generating soulscapes for tens of thousands of people require an unprecedented amount of computing power. We wouldn't be able to meet capacity, even if we linked up every single abacus on Penglai. I believe the esteemed Gorman has an answer to that. Why are you asking me for an answer? If this is how half-assed your plan is, count me out, rookie. In your research on Jiangsu soldiers, didn't you posit the possibility of biological calculators? Whoa! I just realized that's what we saw. That's what we saw, right? Yes. I completely forgot about it until just now. That's what the 8 men were harvested. They weren't lab rats. They used their brains as processing power. So that's what you're talking about. Connecting biological brains in series can indeed form an immense biological computer. That theoretical model requires the brains of organisms of higher intelligence. From where do we source those? Don't tell me you're going to use Solarian brains. Of course not. We can't use anything polluted by the Tianhua. I mean, that would be unethical. Oof, 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 oof. Face your sins. I do like how, again, some of these people are here just for vibes. Like Fuxi and Nuwa aren't scientists or anything. They're literally here just because of money, right? You all remember the Haotian sphere, right? That deep space telescope has been running for centuries. It has collected massive amounts of information.
Did it actually find a planet with intelligent creatures?
Exactly. We have temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet based on its appearance. Reports show that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet.
Show me your report. I want to see it. You can't just make up such a huge discovery, young man.
I have read the report, so we do not need to doubt its veracity. They're still living beings. Won't that be too cruel? The pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tends to wipe themselves out anyway. Better for us to cultivate them for our purposes. Oh yes, wait, hold on. Now I remember, Tianhua, if you remove the Tianhua, they become basically feral cats again. It's because of Tianhua they are the way they are.
I'll be opening a whole new hunting ground. The Jia clan is itching to get their muscles moving.
Wait, did I give you a German or... I can't remember what accent I gave you. You're thinking too far ahead. The Pale Blue Planet is 500 light years from us. Oh my gosh, what was your voice? It was really posh, wasn't it? What? So this meeting was a complete waste of time? The Fern Clan didn't spend our money to listen to your fantasies? 500 light years? We don't even know if we'll make it to the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather a vessel and the energy to get there? We already have a vessel, and what's more, we're sitting in it right now. In the final phase of the Eternal Cauldron Project, Kunlun Island will be launched into the heavens. The entire island with everyone on it will warp to a Pale Blue Planet. Oh, okay, so interesting. So Kunlun already existed. It wasn't made as a spaceship.
You're insane.
No, he's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in the primordial roots to make that strip. It will only take a few years to build the necessary rhizomatic energy, columns and engines. As long as we have a primordial roots when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem, but...
But what? Speak up, fatty. What? But what? Speak up, fatty.
I don't know if my voice is in the mode where I can't give out high at the moment.
What? Speak up, fatty.
Easy. What Quaffy wants to say is once we make this trip, we will not be able to return for at least another 500 years. Ooh. Wishy. I also do love the fact that Nua is just literally just sitting on Fushi's lap, and Fushi says nothing throughout the entire encounter. Have we even heard Fushi's voice? Oh yeah, in Nua and Fushi's memories. Yeah, calm down. Why won't you hear me out? By the way, I love her drip. I hope she fights us in this. It's so sick. It's you. You're the perpetrator. Where are the others? The other souls have matters to attend to, and have asked me to speak on their behalf. From the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Quaff and Lady Ethereal knew. They reached the same conclusion as I had. We must accept our current predicament. Conclusion, my ass. It's you. You and this accursed Tiandao Council. You murdered everyone. Murdered my parents. Because of you, now Heng will die too. Data corrupted. Wait, so what on a literal level happened? Is what I'm not completely getting. Because I don't quite understand what she did. You know? Root core, oh there we go, treasure hunter, find all resources and information marked by Shanghai 9000. Root core decryption port. Xiang is breaking free from its seal. We're about to lose all control of the primordial roots network. After arriving near the pale blue planet, the primordial roots were coaxed to build a massive web around New Kunlun to partially cover the nearby star, allowing roots to absorb its light and provide never-ending power for the Eternal Cauldron project. Oh. Xiang. What was Xiang? No, Xiang's retreat. Root decryption process 80%. Okay. Oh, we can actually save it. Okay. We don't have a mystic limp, so probably when we go through that room, we fight Gormang. And I know for sure we don't have enough time, so I'm going to save it for when I come back from holiday. I'm going to come back and be like, I don't remember how to play this game, and immediately go into the final boss. So it's going to be quite the trial and tribulations for whenever you're watching this. But I think this is a good place for us to round off here then. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been 9 Souls and I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.